We're here now in the Evellier admin, and now we're going to add a new product via the admin. So we go over to our hamburger menu, we click, go to catalog, and then to products. As you can see here, there are a number of products that have been added to the product catalog section. So what we're going to do now is go to the three dots and add new catalog. The first step is to add the user. The user is the person or the shop who'll be selling the product. So in this instance, we're going to add a product for the Taryn Winters shop. So we add user, Taryn, and Taryn Winters shop will come up. We click. It's very important that the shop that we add in this user is the shop of the brand. Now we're going to add the product identifier. Now each brand or each seller will have a spreadsheet with information on the products that they want uploaded to the Evellier platform. So you may receive a spreadsheet that looks something a little bit like this. And here you can see the style or the SKU number, the name, the description of the product, and the pricing. So what we're going to do now is start adding the first product to the Taryn Winters collection. So the product identifier is the product name. So the first product I'm going to add is called, let's see here, the Impy bodysuit. Okay, so that's the product identifier, which is the same as the product name. The product type is physical, and the model number is the SKU number. So in this case, we add the SKU number. Some sellers call it the style number, but this is where we add the SKU number here. If we want the product to be featured on the new product section, we can click here, product to be featured. And that means that it will be featured on the home page of the website. The minimum selling price, we're going to put as 0. And the tax category is clothing. The approval status is approved. The product status is active. If we don't want to make the product active, we can change that to inactive. Available for COD, no. Then there's a space for the EAN or the UPC code. In this instance, we're going to leave it blank. Then we add the shipping country. So what we do is we need to find out where the brand or the seller, where they're located. And in this instance, this seller is located in the USA. So we put here United States. Free shipping, we leave that blank and save changes. The next phase of this product setup is to add the product name in the correct language. So in this instance, it's English language, and we're going to just add the product name again. Okay, now we need a product description. As mentioned before, there will be a spreadsheet with product information. Now, what I've done here is copied the product information for this product into a text document, and then we'll go back to our page and paste that in. So it's really important that we just make sure that everything is aligned properly, and you can see here our product information is here. Brands also need to be providing the washing or the care instructions, which we would put here. And also if there's any other detail like the type of material and any relevant information for that particular product, we would add here in the description section. If there was a YouTube video, we would add that here. And we'd also add the international size guide for that particular product. Now, in this case, we don't have one, so we're going to leave that blank. Then we save changes. Okay, so the initial product has been set up here. You can see that's the product we've just added. Now, there's a number of other steps that we need to do to add more information into the product, the new product section. So here we go to links. Now, what we're doing here is we're setting up the links to all the categories on the Evellier platform. So we have here the product name. We now need to add the brand or the manufacturer. So in this instance, it's Taryn Winters. And we would have already set the brand up, which is why that appears here. Now we need to choose the category. It's really important to get a bit of an understanding of what sort of product that we're adding. So let's just go back and have a look at this product. So it's good to have a look and see, okay, what sort of product it is. We know that it's a bodysuit. We know that it's sheer. We know the style. And that will give us an indication as to what sort of categories we might want to fit this product onto the platform. So if we go back to the category, we click on the blank box, and you can see all of the categories that we have on the platform are listed here. So we need to decide, is it loungewear? No, it's not loungewear. Is it sleepwear? It's not sleepwear. Accessories. If the brand is here, we can add the brand, but it's lingerie. Okay, so we add lingerie. We then also add, well, is it a bra? It's not a bra. It's a bodysuit, so we add bodysuit. So we want this product to appear in lingerie, and we want the product to appear in bodysuits. It's not shapewear. Gifts, it might be a lovely gift, so we put it under gifts. Bridal, doesn't suit bridal. Sexy, it looks very sexy, so we can add that to the sexy category. It's a new arrival. It's also very luxury. It possibly could be good for mature, an older market. And I think that's the only ones that we'll add now. Okay, so as you can see, we've just added the products into the categories that we think will be a great fit for this particular product. So when the person navigates through the site, if they click onto lingerie, they will see that product. If they click onto gifts or sexy or bodysuits, then they will be able to see this product. So now we save changes. Okay, so we've now we've set the product up. If we want to edit that, we can edit that here. I'll just click onto that so you can see. So this is the first page that we filled out. If we need to edit, that's where we edit. We've talked about the links and we've just added the links. And now we're going to go to options. Now, what's really important with options is to understand if there are various colors within this particular style. If there are various colors, we would then need to set up a new option. So, for example, you can see some of the other brands because different brands have different names for colors. So, for example, someone might call a color pink and someone else might call that similar color blush. So it's important that when we set up a new brand, we know what the colors or the names that they're going to use for colors, and we're going to set that option group up. So what we do here is that we can set up a new option here. And if we decide to set up a new option, then we do that through this page. But what we might do is create another video for that and not worry about that right now. So if we go back to the options, this particular product, there are no options for this particular product. There is only that one blue color. However, we do need to add sizes. So let's go ahead and add size. Okay, and under the size option, has the names small, medium, large, extra large. Okay, if there was a different option where we need to create cup sizes, for example, then the options would be something like 32A, 32B, 32C, 32D, and so forth. So it's important that we setting up the right options group, for that particular brand and for that particular product. But we'll go through that in another video. In this instance, we're just going to add the size option because I know in the size options, we have the correct sizes, which is extra small, small, medium, and large. Okay, we're going to skip this EAN UPC setup. We don't need that. And we're going to close. So we've just added size. Now we're going to add the product images. So here, under for all options, if I had, let's say, 3 different colors, red, black, and blue, they would all appear under this section, red, black, and blue. And I would be able to add a product or a product image for each of those red, white, and blue. If we had different images for different countries, then we could also do the same. If we had an image for English language and if we had an image for, let's say, the French language, then we would be able to add different product images for the different languages. But generally, in this instance and for most cases, the product images will be the same for all languages. So we're just going to leave that as all languages. Now, here's where we update the photos. So we click onto the box. Now we're going to add the photos for Taryn Winters. Okay, so we can see I've just saved in here 2 product images. I'm just going to click on both of those images and press open. And you can see the photos have uploaded here. Now, when we're resizing these images have already been pre-resized. We also need to make sure that they're fitting in the correct dimensions and the template, and that they have been resized for the platform. In this instance, I've already done that prior, and we'll also create another video on how to resize images. So what we can do, if we want to, we can change the order of the images. We can bulk upload, 4 or 5 images at the same time. But in this case, we've just got 2. So we'll add this image and that image. Okay, now that we've got our images, we're going to add our product tags. Now, product tags are the tags used when people are searching for products on the platform. So it's important that we add as many tags as possible to each product. So in this instance, we're going to go to maybe the colors. So we might add blue here. We'll go to bodysuits because it's a bodysuit. We'll also go to lingerie. So if someone searches for lingerie, it comes up. Actually, that didn't click. Add that. Then we go to luxury because it's a luxury product. It could be a mature product. We can add sexy. It's a sexy product. And that's about it. So we can add new tags. If there's a tag that we feel that we want to add, you can click here and we can add a new tag in this section. And we add the new tag, for example, if we wanted to make a section called outerwear, we could do that. So let's maybe just do that now. We'll just call this outerwear. In English, it would also be called outerwear. Update. Okay, so I've just added that tag. I'll go back to my product tags here, and I'm going to add outerwear. Okay. Now, specifications. In this instance, we're going to leave. The specifications are not relevant in this instance. And that's it. We've now successfully added a new product to the admin. The next phase will be adding the new product to the seller stores, and we'll do that in the next video.